Now, there's something about this lockdown, you know. Oh, I can't put my finger on it. I mean, as things are, they are. And as things were, they were. You know, you'd work you 7, 8 hours a day. You come home and you only get to see the kids for an hour or so. Something like that, you know. Then you'd be off to bed early. Now, the only reason you'd be off to bed early is because you have to get up the next day and do the fucking job. You go to the pub on the Friday, the Saturday, and maybe the Sunday. Sure, there's no life at all when you think about it. Go to the pub on the Friday. You'd have the 7, 8, 9, 10 ciders. Maybe a whiskey to keep you warm on the way home. That's the way it was, you know. See the lads. You did the same on the Saturday. And maybe on the Sunday, you'd only have the 6 or the 7 ciders. And a whiskey put in the coat on to keep you warm on the way home. But now with all this corona, COVID, China virus carry on, you can't go to the pub. They're all fucking closed. You can't see your friends. You can't do anything at all. Well, you can go for a walk, but sure, that's no crack. You can do that in the kitchen. Like there's nothing to be doing. I mean, we work our finger to the bones most days. The only bit of relief we get is going to the pub at the Friday, the Saturday, the Sunday and having the 7, the 8, the 9 or the 10 ciders. But no more than that. Maybe a whiskey or two to chase her home. They telling us now that this is a time to be out looking after ourselves. Should have taken care about us when we were walking our finger to the bone and going to the pub on the Friday, the Saturday and the Sunday and having the 7, the 8, the 9 or the 10 ciders. Now they want us to be looking after ourselves. Try yoga. Yoga? Couldn't touch my toes with your hand. And they're telling us, you know, don't be drinking during the lockdown. Don't be drinking. Don't be drinking. So what else is there to be doing? Only fucking drinking, for God's sake. I'm stuck in the house with herself and the kids and that fucking cunt of a dog. Don't talk to me about the cat. He has a better time than most of us, constantly getting his hole. I don't know. Like there's no money, there's no work, there's only the COVID payment. So there's no life at all when you think about it. The only thing I can look forward to now of a night is the few cans. They telling us not to be drinking. I mean, I tried it. I says to myself, won't touch a drop now. This is a great opportunity to me, you know, getting fit, finding myself, whatever that means. Well, like I did try it. Tried the first week, but never stuck, you know. I'd open the fridge door and the cans would be talking to me, do you know? Drink me, drink me, drink me. They kept saying, no lads, this is lockdown. Trying to be looking after myself, finding myself, do you know? I can't be drinking this, 'tis going against the grain. I must have talked to those cans for a good hour or two at least. I try to talk sense into them, you know. Look lads, we just not drink yourselves because I can't drink yous. So we can't drink ourselves? That's morally wrong. We can't drink ourselves. Would you drink yourself? Would I drink myself? How the fuck could I drink myself, for fuck's sake? Would you ever fuck off? Now the front two seemed particularly upset with my behaviour and my response. They were raging, dripping with anger. Will you expect something of us that you won't do for yourself? I had to concede. They had me there. So I felt a moral obligation, morally felt it, that I should be drinking them. I says to the lads, I says, look, we'll come to an hour compromise here. I'll drink yous if yous don't mind being drank. They went quiet all of a sudden. Took that as a sign of agreement. Fairly unanimous. There was a grumble from one of them in the back. I couldn't make him out. I think he was gone off. He was gone off alright. Maybe it was the fridge. So that night, I drank the 12 cans. I felt no better the next day. Oh, Jesus Christ, I says to the missus, I don't feel well. Many of them cans did you have? She says. Only the 12 cans of Bulmers, I explained. I think I was on the 12th one. The 12th apostle. I think there was a Judas in the pack. Cut the fucking hole off me, he did. Now don't go into them Jacks. Them Jacks is on lockdown. And you see that toilet bowl? We may quarantine that for 2 weeks. And why is that? She says. Why is that? 'Cause of an arse like a Japanese flag in there this morning. I fucking destroyed the place. Now, I've nothing against the Japanese. But when I see that flag now, I say, by God, I'll never touch an out-of-date can of Bulmers for as long as I live. No, won't do it. There's a moral thing when you think about it. So that night, we had a fresh batch. Oh, Jesus. To undo the evil that was done unto me. Felt no better the next day. There's no way to live. I can't put my finger on it.